Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing today?
Good.
I got a couple of sleepy sleeper heads here, but both of them are awake. Snuggle sleepers here. And we got bagels. We got
One.
comics.
I accidentally ate the other bagel.
You accidentally ate it? You like tripped and fell and it like went in your belly?
Did you see what Sharon wrote?
I'm going to see a lot of things in just a second here. We've also got an unboxing this morning.
Yeah.
From an awesome community member. So we're gonna do that as well. But let's say hello to some folks like Travis, who was the first person here this morning, right when I posted this, like an hour ago. On the ball, ready. Backseat driver right behind him. And sorry, Ruben came in third. He never gets the bronze medal. I don't know what's happening this morning. Got Big Will here. Good morning to you. Dr. Venkman says he's actually awake. Hey, good morning to you, Dr. V. Legion, Mark is here. Good morning to you, sir. Todd Christian is here. Good morning to you. Jennifer is here.
Bagel.
Bagels United. Sharon says, good morning, good morning. I have the song from Singing in the Rain in my head.
Good morning. Good morning.
We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. There you go. We're right there with you. Now the world has looks. He says, bagels. Hello, Justin. Good morning to you, sir. And Second Street Marvel's here.
Yay, Perry has the awesome emoji.
Perry's got the emoji that Charlie likes.
Hey, look at Perry's emoji.
The two eyes and the lips.
Yay, Perry!
Oh, Comic Noob. Hello, too.
That's a good name. Okay.
KK's here. What's up, KK?
Okay.
Mercy Collectibles is here. Hello, Captain Comics is here. Hidden Gem. Hello to you, JP. Lots of periods there. Lots of periods. Although just for JP, I got Fables, the next two Fables volumes. I pulled them out of the cabinet so that they're ready to be read. Right here behind me. Time for some rereading of Fables. Hello, Tom. I think I put one too many Tom in there, but it sounds fun that way. Charlie's awake this morning. This is Charlie in England. And for him, it's getting to be the evening time, probably. 9 hours, 1,700 hours.
Saturday evening comics.
Yeah, I think it's 1730 hours there. So that means 5:30, closing on dinner time there. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, this chat is blasting. I got to go faster. Hello, Sleepy Reader and Mr. Garrel. Hello to you two. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody?
Yes,
I already said hello to Captain. I said hello to the Captain. Bob is here. Good morning to you. Happy to see you, sir. Let's see here. How I miss bagels. Oh, Mercy misses bagels. Doesn't get bagels. Hello, Just a Rican and his comics. I'm wearing the swag of the Rican here because I think I'm going to be joining Rod on his show today. His coast to coast show with the most.
You told us you weren't going on any shows.
I didn't. I said I might. Now, Charlie, I was going to ask you about this because Perry's question says, "Who's the yellow jacketed fella on your thumbnail today?" Firstly, disappointing. Secondly, Charlie will know if it loads on my computer, my phone, so she can see it.
Dick Tracy.
That's Dick Tracy, Perry. Dick Tracy, Golden Age comic strip detective. Ooh, I got my halo light going there. Detective of the Golden Age comic strip era. So there you go, Perry. Little info for you.
But where?
Let's see here.
Bearded name.
Nobody answered for him. That's too bad. Hello to Cookies here. Just a little podcast. Lord Roscoe, artist extraordinaire from Rod's drawing show the
Fried.
other day.
It is a very nice show.
James is here, not Justin. I'm clearly tired this morning, but I was texting with James this morning about maybe getting him on some shows. It would be awesome to have him hang out with us. Let's see here. Biggie Shack is here. Let's see. We got anybody else? Did I miss anybody?
Just a little podcast.
Bearded says, "Hey, Charlie, John, or Kate, and I guess John. Mrs. Bearded's here too. Thank you for coming by." Let's see. Did I get everybody? Perry says, "First disappointed." It's true. I am. What are you gonna do? So since the Bearded clan is here, we should probably start with this. So if you haven't been watching on Fridays, one of Charlie's favorite weekly shows, and we watch together every Friday on the way home, is
Name that character.
Name That Character, right? And Mr. and Mrs. Bearded go back and forth trying to trick each other, name that character. They had a competition, draw versions of Mrs. Bearded's names for characters. And Charlie submitted some drawings, and I think this is a little thank you for doing that. Yay. So it says, "To Charlie Jameson and family." So I got my
name.
What?
Do they know her last name?
I think so, because we've said them enough on this show. And I do a show with Greg, like every other week.
Oh yeah, then we said our middle names and our full names already, so yeah.
Right. Ooh, there's a nasty glare all of a sudden on the Vision Scarlet Witch there. Or is it mainly just the Vision? That's mainly just the Vision. So, all right. So this came from Bearded Comic Bro. What? Dick Tracy meets the Punks.
The Punks.
There he is, Perry. It's like I psychically knew. Look at that. Old school, man.
But it's not has any stains or anything.
It looks like it's in nice shape, huh?
Yeah.
For a little while until you get your bagel fingers on it. What was it last week? Sticky apple fingers? Look at who else is on the cover, Charlie? Who's that? Quiver Tremblay, right? Right there she is, quivering right across the bottom there. There she is. 2 stories in one book. That bagel looks good. There he is. Michael from Downright Nerdy Podcast. Yeah, so Charlie loves older books. That's like her jam. And when Bearded did an episode on Name These Dick Tracy characters, Charlie was like, "I know them all. I got these." So clearly, this is right up your alley. You are ready for this. Dick Tracy meets Skyjacker Quiver Tremblay. That is a good pick. Pick.
He meets Sky. She's a skyjacker because she tries to hijack a plane.
Well, I figured that's what that meant. But, I didn't want to be judging too early. Do you want to keep this bag for it? It's a tinier bag for that. Oh, there's a note right on top. I'm sorry. There was a note. I missed the note. Hello, Kate is here. Burning Block about 99. Kate's just reading away over here. I think she's reading a Dear Dumb Diary, actually.
Yes.
Charlie, thanks so much for entering the giveaway. Mrs. Bearded and I did. Sorry your drawings didn't win, but we loved them. We thought you still deserved a prize. I know you are a fan of Quiver Tremblay, so I had to pull this from the collection to give another Dick Tracy fan. We also thought you and Kate would like some of these other Pizza Dog comics. We don't want your dad to feel left out since you and Kate did some books. So the Batman book is for him. It's one of my favorite books and one of my favorite covers because it's Batman with a beard. Thanks again for all the support. We are glad you enjoyed Name That Character. Best wishes, Mr. and Mrs. Bearded. Sweet. I thought I saw something else here, Chuck.
Pizza Dog, right?
Dick Tracy cards. This is from the movie, which we've never watched the film, and we should probably watch it. Maybe today we'll watch it.
Oh, we're gonna watch Shazam today.
Who's to say we can't watch 3 or 4 movies?
That's a good point.
These are the old Topps cards that went with the Dick Tracy film. The Warren Beatty Dick Tracy film.
Are they different ones? They have different cards.
Yeah, it's like baseball cards, trading cards. You know, you get a bunch of different character cards inside of these. Sorry, did I miss anybody? I saw Cade. Saw Hidden Gem. I think I got everybody. Ooh, Perry says, when is the episode 3 review video coming? Should we do a review?
I think we should
discussing?
wait until episode 4 comes out so then we have more information.
Yeah, Kate's saying we should do every 2 episodes.
Because
So you have more to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are awesome. Dick Tracy. Let's see here. I'm a big fan of Secret Invasion, and I have a set of the storyline. I think it's really good, but I might end up selling it if they get super hot, because I know they've got a Secret Invasion TV series they're working on.
Really?
So Kate's saying every 2. Episode 3 was really good, and if you do want a spoiler discussion, James did with Justin last night. They were breaking it down. They did a live stream on his channel just last night, and I could only pop in and say hi because I hadn't watched the episode yet, but I'm going to actually listen to the breakdown today. But they were getting into it for sure.
I got cream cheese on my nose.
You got cream cheese on your nose. You want to go get a napkin, or just want to lick it off? All right.
That hurt though.
Okay, so here we go. I can move the box over here. It hurt getting cream cheese on your nose?
It banged into my nose.
Oh. Here, you can use the tape and get it off with that.
Thank you.
Pizza Dog. This is an all-time great run of comics. If you have never read the Fraction in Asia Hawkeye, it's amazing. And what's cool about this issue, and I'm going to open it, so just deal with it. Oh, did we get a super chat that I missed?
Yeah.
No, it just happened. Just happened. So give me 1 second, Southern.
I was kind of
Southern Comic
and
Geek.
all of a sudden I was singing that I was having a me party.
I'm having a me party. All right, so
Yay.
Charlie, this entire issue, Kate, this entire issue has no talking. Whenever characters are speaking, the dog doesn't understand. So it's all the dog's perspective. And he's just walking around, smelling things and hearing things from the dog's point of view. It's an all-time great issue. Pizza Dog. The Pizza Dog issue of this run is an iconic comic book. So Hawkeye's talking to the police, and it's like, yeah, Avenger, question, few, question, up, first call, here, done, stay out, trouble. That's all the dog understands. And he says, not strong. Good dog. That's like all the dog understands is this little thing, right? So the dog is like just living his own best life. It's a great issue. So I'm definitely gonna have to have the girls read this one. Too good. It's not a meat party, it's a me party. Having a me party. So if you don't know what that means,
Here you go, guys.
clearly Jason knows what's up because he knows our branding.
Before we do anything, can we make the screen bigger? Like, can we make it full screen? Because then I can just see it better.
But see, I can't click on anything when we're in
No,
this.
not like that. Like, make the window bigger.
I don't know what
No,
you're
no.
saying. No,
I can't see
So-
anything.
your eyes are better than that. All right. So now you got me all discombobulated. I don't know what I'm clicking on. So this is for Southern Comic Geek. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you were having a me party. And here's Kate.
Me party, a party for myself. Having a me party, and I need nobody else.
Little me was artistic.
You were all about the me party jamming. And here's the Hooligans version.
T-Rex.
She's all about it.
We'll go get T-Rex in that big one.
So huge thank you to you, Southern Comic Geek, man. And then I saw Broke Because of Comics is here. Saturday mornings just lounging on the couch with the kids, right? Can't argue with that. The 96 Superman animated series. These girls love the Batman animated series. We haven't tried the Superman one yet. They might be down on that. Ooh, Polka Dot Peach is asking about is asking about Future State Comics. I'm a big fan of the Wonder Woman that Joelle Jones did. That's my favorite one. I heard good things about Swamp Thing, and I've heard mixed reviews about some of the other ones. I was going to say I read the Justice League one today, and I wasn't a huge fan. I was hoping for more from this, so I thought it was kind of not particularly great. Those are the three that I can kind of speak on. Charlie just found a Dick Tracy card.
And I found the one that I get. Look it. It's Wanted, Steve the Tramp.
Who?
It's my wanted card.
Steve the Tramp for vagrancy and assault.
Oh,
And look, the back, it makes a puzzle.
Oh.
Some of them piece together to make a
not
puzzle.
those. It's going to be in the next.
There's
I'm putting
Steve
them
the
all
Tramp.
together.
And at the back, it's like a puzzle piece you put together.
I bet in the middle it's going to be Dick Tracy.
You think?
I bet.
it's
You
already.
think? So Southern says he was surprised by the two Batman titles. There you go. Yes. Hank Aaron and Larry King. Definitely. Very
Yeah,
sad.
it's gonna be-
What happened?
They passed away. I
When?
don't know if they know who those people are, so it doesn't matter. My life is complete knowing that they like the Batman animated series. These girls are huge fans of the Batman animated series. All the way,
Wow.
right?
Mommy.
You're a big Batman animated
I
series.
am. I just don't want to watch it as much as Charlie does.
Well, you've seen every episode like 10 times probably.
I like the new ones or the
Daddy.
other part of it too.
Daddy, look
What?
what?
Did I miss something? Bob is saying he's donating to the Bagel Fund. Fund.
Which one does he want?
Fondue.
Let's do the original. And then if it's $5,
We built this city on rocket. Yeah.
we do two. When it's a $5 super chat or more, we got to do more than one. So there you go. Batman the Animated Series is the best. Batman Animated now there's two Batman Animated Series intros, right? There's the original, and then there's the one when they added Robin in. I like the added Robin version a bunch.
I like both of them.
When they had the clips with Robin, I dig all that. So that's my jam when they added
Me
Robin.
and Charlie used to watch it so much that we memorized the thing and then we would like hum along with it. That's so funny.
The Justice League Animated Series. Yep. Travis M says he liked The Dark Detective. Okay. I haven't read that one. That one I've missed. Bagels and cream cheese.
And everything bagel.
And Kate likes the everything bagel. We bought this at Trader Joe's, the everything the bagel sesame seasoning blend. You just sprinkle it on top and you get a little bit of everything in there if you like a little flavoring.
Daddy, I got Dick Tracy.
The movie card, the 88 glossy movie cards and the 11 stickers.
Who was that? The Dick Tracy card.
Yeah, it's got
And
his
I
little
got her
outline, right?
his husband.
His wife, you mean?
Yeah.
Tess
I
Trueheart.
think. Because look, it says here, says trust.
Tess Trueheart, Dick Tracy's loyal and brave girlfriend. Tess knows her man was born to be a policeman. Danger is his business and always will be. But even a driven crime fighter like Dick Tracy needs some tender, loving care after a hard day of the office or out in the treacherous field. Dun, dun, dun.
And she's one too sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes she helps.
That's the brow, right?
And
There you
he's
go.
also the guy I got.
The brow. As if you couldn't know that guy's name is the brow.
Wait, what? Can I see?
He's got like 5 eyebrows. He looks like a Star Trek character. Hey, Zen Multiverse is here. Good morning, Zen. So that is an awesome book. I'm sorry I'm going so slow here, Greg. And then, yes, Bearded Batman from the Venom storyline from Dark Knight. This is a great,
Can I see?
it's a good storyline. There's one with where he's fighting a crocodile, I think. Like he's like fighting, or a gator or something. Really cool cover. Yep.
Feels good.
This is when Batman was on the juice. He was juicing. He was taking the steroid
Look.
pills.
I got another one.
Another one for the brow.
He's a part of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. International espionage, the brow.
Why is he arrested for?
Dick Tracy lame or frame. Well, I wonder who suggested that idea, Rena. I wonder if perhaps it was the bearded comic bro. I think I kind of said a good morning to you, Kirk, but hello to you, soul brother. How you doing today?
How you doing today?
The first 100 issues of Legends of the Dark Knight are excellent. I do agree. There's a lot of great reads in that first run from Legends of the Dark Knight. Really good stuff. Timothy Lambert is here. Good morning from chilly New York. We're having rainy
Wait a
California.
minute.
It's been raining most of the morning here.
Always good days when it rains in California, though.
We do like a good rain day if we can
Tracy's
get it.
under
Yes.
arrest.
Got my Rod shirt on. The Rican. You got another test one? One last kiss. Oh, he's kissing somebody else. He's kissing somebody else, though.
She
Dun,
is
dun,
the.
Did you get her card?
No.
That's Madonna, the actress Madonna.
It
From the League of Their Own. She's also a singer, obviously.
Yeah, but it says that she's in the box.
At Club Ritz, Big Boy rehearses the chorus line, and suddenly the front door is kicked in. It doesn't mention her name, though, does it?
Can I see her?
90 degrees in northeastern Ohio. Woo. Big O is here. Clear skies in Maryland.
Lucky.
Pop is here describing the time when I went to see Dick Tracy in the theater with him, and the bulb broke in the projector. This is the old days when they actually had projectors and not just the film would run through a reel and shine on the screen with a bulb. Nowadays, they really have these digital projectors and they're just plugged in and they download the movie and they play it. But the bulb broke and they did not have a backup. They had no extra one. It was just that one bulb. So the theater had to close until they could get another bulb. Hilarious. Yes, League of Their Own is a great movie.
Daddy, what does it mean to untie someone?
I voted yesterday Rena's cover. She's competing in the cover of the month, and she's in the top 5 spot. We got to push her up into the top 3 if you can. So if you want, I think Mom's got a wrench. Mom can drop the link to allauthor.com if you want to go and log in and vote for Rena's book and then push Isle of the Dark into the top 3.
What does it mean to untie someone?
Means they were tied up and now they're not.
Like untying.
That means they were tied up and you were going to untie their.
It says after untying Tess, Tracy peels away the blank's phony face.
So you're reading this. I don't want you to ruin the story of what's going to happen. So let's not read the
I
back.
want to find out her name.
Well, it's not listed there. You're like, I want to ruin it. I want to ruin it. There's mysteries involved, Charlie. She's in 7th. So if you click, we can push her back up in the top 5. Wisconsin is in 14 degrees. Ooh, man, that is cold.
Who said that?
Dr. Rankman. He said it was 14 degrees and it'll get down to 0 at night. That's like Utah weather. When we used to go and ski every Christmas, but obviously this year we didn't go. We would drive up to Utah and go ski in the mountains near Bryan Head, in Bryan Head City.
This is it.
Yeah, that's Bryan Head temperatures there.
She untied hard.
53? Yeah, 53, not so bad right now, cold temperature-wise.
This is
Well, it's
her.
not raining anymore.
And
right
she's
now.
tied up, but then he unties her.
Yes, looks like Tess is tied up. The damsel in distress.
But I think, Daddy, that he unties her, and then he gives that girl one last kiss, and then he falls in love with her in the next movie.
Well, all
He's
right then.
taking her.
There's only one. They only made one.
Come on, then.
Yeah, they only made one movie.
Why?
Because they weren't very good movies.
Good morning from balmy New York.
I hope they're good, because I have to watch
Yeah, I mean,
them.
The temperatures have been fluctuating here because about a week ago when I would drop Charlie off to school, it was like 36 degrees Fahrenheit when I would drop her off. So it was right near freezing, but now it's like it's warming up again, but we got the
I
rain.
remember one time. So Willowbrook.
She's just drinking water.
So our school is like in the middle of a canyon. And it's very cold in that canyon. And it also gets really warm.
Hmm.
So most mornings it's freezing, and then at the end of the day, sometimes it's boiling hot. But I remember one time I was there, and we were playing tag across the playground, and I slipped, and there was ice on the ground.
Sure.
And we were like swiping it off the place. There's a
Because
tiny bit
you're
of
not
like,
used to seeing ice
snow
on the
and ice, and I
ground
was like,
in Southern California.
I know,
That's
it was
kinda new.
crazy.
JP said 19 degrees. I went for my run this morning, but it's in the 30s now. Yeah, that's cold. That is cold. JP's been doing a good job continuing his exercise regimen. I have fallen off on mine for sure. Need to get back into the habit. Kachung is in the chat. That means Delphia's bouncing around somewhere as well. So
reality.
we need to say thank you to Bearded Comic Bro for this awesome gift.
Thank you.
And you guys can read that pizza dog if you want later on, or at
I got
least
a million
look at it.
cards.
But it's got superheroes and dogs. I think you are set on that one too. My school's air conditioning is terrible. It's cold outside. The system will pump cold air.
Mine
Yikes.
does that too. At my school, they pump the cold air when it's cold, and then like they have to. I don't know. It's like really cold though.
Super Russ 9000 is here. Hello.
Super Us 9000.
I lived in Southern California for 6 years. Only saw ice one time. I see it in my fridge. That's about it. We've never watched Batwoman. In fact, the girls have really not seen any of the CW DC shows or movies. They've really only seen Shazam and Aquaman
Wonder Woman.
and the Wonder Woman films.
I've been watching the old Wonder Woman.
The TV
TV show.
series. Yeah, he's talking about the new stuff. So they did a Green Arrow show. They've done a Flash show, a Supergirl show.
Yeah, we haven't watched really any of that.
So what's it called? Legion of Tomorrow, something like
We
that.
watched one episode of Supergirl, but
So
we
we've
didn't like
missed
it.
almost all that stuff. I will say some of it I've liked and tried out, and some of it I just was bored with. And like I tried Green Arrow, and I only got like 5-6 episodes in, and I just got bored with it. I like Shazam, and Kate loves it. My wife, not a huge fan.
For some reason.
Cheap.
So
Sorry. James is saying Flash was okay, but the rest are trash. I mean, I think everybody's got their favorites and what they're into. Like I just never really got into it. I remember loving Smallville when
That was so good. I got so scared though.
I liked Smallville.
Watching it.
That was one of the earlier CW kind of DC shows, and I think I lasted like 5 or 6 seasons on Smallville. I enjoyed that one.
We have it over here, and we started watching it. Remember? And I
Right.
was so
Oop,
scared. Of it.
Kevin's here.
That was
So
years ago.
You might want to sub out this new channel that Kevin started called Entropy in Comics. He's got a little like video showing what his goals are for this channel, how it'll work. But if you're a fan of 1-2 Comic Talk and Kevin, just check out his new channel because it's totally worth your time. Kevin's going to do some cool stuff over there. I can guarantee you.
Mom showed us the small one.
Arrow was CW, Batman because CW couldn't use. Yeah, exactly. Some people loved it, right? So slow. Some people were like, oh, nope, I didn't like it. Deathstroke was on it, I heard. And so I've never seen any of that stuff. So I've missed out on some of that. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Look, I'm gonna take a really wild guess.
Yeah.
Like Kate makes the happy face.
You think? You mean this one right there?
Yeah, I write that in because it's cute.
Because you like emojis. That's
I
the
found
real
a
reason.
new one, and it's better.
Well, let's go through and share a book because we're running on time here. I want to make sure we get some time for books.
On top of you.
I'm going to say this is my favorite book I read this week. We Live from Aftershock. This is issue 4. So you can totally still catch up on this book. It's totally worth your time. I have just loved it. So issue 1 was my least favorite, and I still really liked it. Issue 2 got better, 3 got better, and this issue was awesome. I really, really liked it.
Who is that?
That's one of the kids in the story that's trying to make it to a ship that'll take him off of planet Earth because planet Earth is kind of falling apart. It's a story about them traveling to get there. Only one more issue left. There you go.
sorry.
It's
Daddy.
finishing up. There it is. Bearded saying read of the week. Kevin saying read is great. I think it's just a really fun book. I think people are going to continue to talk about it, and I hope that they finish it the way they really want. Kirk says issue 2 was his fave. I mean, honestly, I felt like this has been a book that took a big leap forward. If I had not picked up issue 2 and just kind of gone with it, I would have been really bummed missing out on this, because issue 2 was so much better than issue 1, and then it just kept building. I will also agree. I've got that one right here. King in Black issue 3 was a wild, wild good ride, and some really cool plot twists going on in there. So I did enjoy that a ton as well. It takes place in 2020, 2021. Hey, you can argue. You can argue about that. Did you want to share any books? What are you reading right now? Anything good? You got them all like on the floor. You want me to hand you one?
Sure.
Which one do you want? This one? This is the graphic novel for Anne of Green Gables. And this is by Mariah Marsden is the writer of this. The person who adapted it. The artist is Brenna Thumler. And I can give you guys
She's
a
the
little.
same lady who did Sheets. Remember that?
Oh, she did Sheets?
Yeah,
That was a good
the
book. That was one of the. No, isn't Sheets Raina Telgemeier?
No.
Huh.
No, that's Ghosts.
Okay.
Sheets is the same art style, so I recognized it.
So this is a graphic novel for Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a show on Netflix of it, right?
Yeah, there's an Anne of Green Gables TV series. I agree. Let's see here. Silver Surfer Black. I honestly, I still can't believe there are people that did not like Silver Surfer Black, but apparently something's for everybody. Anne with an E, Anne of Green Gables. Look, she's a big fan. Jennifer, simpatico with my girls. Absolutely. Let's see.
It's pretty easy to understand.
Did I miss somebody? There you go. That might get her into comics. So this is a graphic novelization of the first book, Anne of Green Gables, because there's also Anne of Avonlea, right? And there's Anne of. I want to say there's 3 novels, the original novels, right? Silver Surfer Black is, it's slowly becoming maybe my favorite Donny Cates thing. I love Thanos Wins. I love God Country, but Silver Surfer Black is like right there with those two as just far as just amazing.
Anne of Green Gables is her first graphic novel, but it won't be her last. She's currently writing and illustrating her own entitled Sheets.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about Sheets.
It's really cool.
Okay, so it's the same artist who drew Sheets. Look at you.
Also,
You're on top of
this
it.
movie, or this book is like happy and then it's sad because you kind of like understand what she's feeling, but at the same time, there's nothing near. She's obviously feeling more sad or more happy than what you are because you're not actually living it. But, you know, like it helps you understand what she's feeling. And she has a big temper.
Anne?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
She's
What is it
funny.
they say in The Quiet Man with John Wayne? That red hair of hers is no lie. Right?
Yeah.
She's a fiery redhead.
Yes. But like,
Oh, the Super Russ. What I would recommend for you, if you missed Silver Surfer Black, is they sell that large format, beautiful rendition. It's like the cost of a trade, and it's totally worth it. Would you grab it for me, Charlie? Would you mind grabbing it for me?
Mm-hmm.
Open the cabinet behind me and grab my Silver Surfer Black. It's the really big one. I will give you a little teaser of it, Russ. I'm sure you've seen me share it before, but I'll share it again. I think it's absolutely amazing. Something happens that have the feels and the tearful speech at the end. So open the cabinet. There's one, kneel down. There's one that goes sideways up on top. Do you see it? It's a really big book that's going sideways up on top. A book that says Silver Surfer Black. It's really big. There you go. Perfect. Jeff Schultz, good morning to you. The first 2 seasons are real turd jerkers. There you go.
What's happening to his hand? Daddy, what's happening?
I fully agree.
What's happening to his hand?
He's been poisoned by something in outer
Is
space.
it only
So they sell this large format version of the amazing Silver Surfer Black, and I am a huge fan of this. This is beautiful, unbelievable, and it lets you see the artwork in like large form. So when he's attacking Null on the planet of the symbiotes, it looks super cool. When he's meeting, where's the one? When he's remembering his life before becoming the Silver Surfer, unbelievable.
Can I share more about Anne of Green Gables?
You can definitely.
I'll wait for you to finish it.
Anyways, just the artwork is just wild. It's just super amazing stuff. There is a beautiful book behind Charlie. Kate's got the death of Jason Todd, and Charlie's got the rebirth of Jason Todd. But I cannot recommend Silver Surfer Black enough. I feel like if you like at all, if you like Donny Cates at all, look at that crazy death version of Galactus there. Come on. I know my man Robert G, who's in the chat, is like, yeah, Galactus all day. All day. So you can find these in a lot of shops. You could probably find it on Amazon or on Half Price Trades, right? Isn't that the website's called Half Price Trades? So it's the larger format version, which is just, it's exceptional. Totally worth the price. This one is, where did it say? $29.99, but you could probably get it for cheaper online. That's just a suggested retail. So, big fan.
So, and my favorite part in this was like in the beginning-ish was when, so her friend Diana, it's like her best friend, and she's like, so you can ask Diana over for tea if you've studied well enough. And she's like, oh, that's so grown-up-ish. And then she gets down the raspberry cordial from the pantry.
Cordial.
Cordial?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's like a kind of jam.
They
Or is it, maybe it's an alcohol. I don't know.
No, it's not. I don't think it's an alcohol.
I don't know.
But so she accidentally, instead of picking the raspberry stuff up, she gets like wine.
Okay.
The currant wine.
Oh.
And then she got drunk.
Uh-oh.
Her friend, and then her friend's mom was like, oh, you're such a bad influence for getting my daughter drunk. And I was like, your daughter drank them. So. But then later, her mom's still mad at her, but Anne helps her daughter while the mom's away. She goes and helps her daughter. Her best friend's sister is sick.
Okay.
So she helps her and she saves her. And then her mom is like thankful for her. And then she says that they can be friends again.
Because she helps her get better.
Yeah. And so then they're like really good friends. And then they have sleepovers. And then they're like
sleepovers?
And then so she always wants dark hair. But she acts so the peddler's like, it's going to turn black. Just put this in it. And then it turns green. She has to cut it all off. And I feel so bad for her in that part.
Hello, Robert. A cordial is an after-dinner drink like a port or an amaretto.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's fancy.
Where is it? Sorry. I missed out on Stillwater, Lord Roscoe, so I'll have to get back to that one at some point. Fuchsia's in the chat. Hello, Fuchsia. Thank you for coming by. 3 and 4 were a bit rough. Season 5. I think you guys are talking about Flash right now. I got you guys going on.
Lucifer, I think.
Oh, Lucifer too? I saw them
Sabrina
talking
said
about.
Lucifer.
Okay. All the different, there she says, all 5 seasons of Lucifer, she said, are great. So there's a ton of the CW shows, and they're going to end up on HBO, I believe, which I have. So at some point we might give it a shot. But like I said, the only one that I ever really gave a shot to for a long period was the Smallville show from back in the day. I did a few episodes of Green Arrow, and I've never tried any of the others. So I it's hard to know when to go.
Can we watch more Smallville? It was really
Try it
good,
out.
but it was scary for me when I was younger.
When you were younger, I think you'd probably dig it now. I like Smallville a bunch.
We gotta watch it one day.
Well, I just like the idea that they did a show, and their mantra, they kept jokingly, the guys who made the show were like, no flights and no tights, meaning like it's not about Superman flying and wearing his costume. It's about like before that stuff. And that they wanted to go until the show got to the point when he could fly and wear the costume. And then that was the end of the show.
How many seasons did they get through?
I want to say they went 9 seasons.
9 seasons?
It was a long time. If you guys haven't clicked over just to support Rena, all you have to do is make an account, which usually you can do just by clicking the Google button, and then you're made an account. And then just click vote for her. So there you go. No show can beat Smallville. Somebody say. Yeah, I do really like that show. Tom Welling from Smallville is in Lucifer. There you go. So Superman from Smallville. Tom Welling.
He's very good looking.
Is he dreamy?
No, he's just good looking.
Well, yeah, he plays Superman. Superman has to be handsome, right?
And
Superman's
I
not
like the
going
guy
to
who
be
played Lex Luthor
unhandsome.
when he had hair.
Or that
Love
he didn't really have
Smallville.
hair, yes.
Never missed an episode back in the day. Of course, Super Russ didn't miss an episode. 10 seasons they did. Because he ends up in Metropolis for the last few seasons, and we see Lois. We had Lana, remember?
I remember her.
The girl he was in love
She
with.
had red hair.
Yeah.
In the comics, I think.
Towards the end, they were finding excuses to keep him from flying. Yeah.
Lol, dreamy.
Yeah. I never got all the way to the end. In fact, I never got to Metropolis. I ended the show. I stopped watching it before they got to Metropolis. Somewhere in that range. Before they moved over to Metropolis, that's when I had stopped watching it.
I like the nerdy people in like every TV show and movie. So I like Lex a lot.
You thought Lex was cool.
Yeah.
They had a good actor for Lex. I thought they picked a good actor for
Plus
him.
he reminds me of Dwayne because he has a bald head.
There you go.
Because Dwayne shaved his head. Have you ever seen him with hair, Dwayne?
Dwayne, the police officer?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen him with hair. Did he have, as far as I know, he started shaving his head pretty young. I don't know why we're talking about that right now. Tom Welling and Michael Rosenberg are great to see at a panel at a con. Nice. They're a riot in person. So that's
Okay.
Superman and
Yeah,
Lex.
Lex, yeah.
Yeah, Rosenberg is Lex.
Michael and Tom.
Tom Welling and then
Michael.
Michael Rosenberg. Gore Vidal is here. He's talking about the comic book that they based the show for Lucifer on. Vertigo's Lucifer is excellent. Nothing in common with the show. More in line with Gaiman's Sandman. That's what I heard. Yeah. That's Kevin's new channel, right? Entropy in Comics is Kevin's new channel. So if you want to check it out. Let's see here. Did we miss anybody? Okay. So I was talking about King in Black. I think it's a really good issue. For those that were waiting for Thor to show up and fight Null, they throw down big time here in this issue. A really good issue. So I definitely was a fan of that. Charlie, you wanted to share a book today? Can we share this one? Sleepy, can we share this one? The, teachers in the chat, younger age teachers might really enjoy this book. I think it's a wonderful book called Exclamation Mark. That's the title. Exclamation Mark by Amy Krauss Rosenthal and Tom Lichtenheld.
Like Phil from
It's
some DC Phil.
so there's very little talking in this book. Right? He stood out from the very beginning.
You read it?
It goes pretty quick, but I'm not going to read it all. He stood out here with all the other periods, right? And he stood out there. Hello, Robert Galvin. He says, read my Saturday morning loving, good morning, John and ladies. Read my Saturday morning loving the Scarlet Witch series. Yeah, it's been good. We posted a video breaking down the first 2 episodes, and they were bringing a ton of knowledge, Robert. You would love it. So if you want to click over and watch it, they go through those first 2 episodes and all the details. And I think Kate wants to wait until there's 2 more episodes, and we'll do it again.
So we have more info.
It seemed like the only time he didn't stand out was when he was asleep. Ha ha ha. He lays sideways. Just to sort of joke about how it goes. He wasn't like anybody else, period. Ha ha,
And that's
right?
on period.
Because he's not a period. Hello, Beta Ray Jim. So then until he met somebody, he thought about running away until he met somebody. And it's the question mark. Hello? Who are you? So the question mark
You can only speak in question.
only asks questions. Like this. What grade are you in? What's your favorite color? And then it just goes nuts. Do you like frogs? What's your favorite ice cream? What's your birthday? Do you know any good jokes? Do you want to race to the corner? Is there an echo in here? Is there an echo in here? What's your favorite movie? Do you know what makes gravity? Why do you look so surprised? Am I boring you? So you got the question mark. And then, of course, that brings out the exclamation mark. Stop. He didn't know he had it in him. How'd you do that? Can you do it again? Question mark asks questions. Exclamation mark gets excited. He started small. Hi. Oh, he's got his energy. Howdy.
Wow.
So he's just learning how to be an exclamation mark, right? Yippee, this is fun. Way to go. Bravo.
Can I just leave a little in the back?
And then, of course, once he broke free, it was like he broke free from a life sentence, because we're making jokes about sentences, to exclamations. Now he's become an exclamation, right? Coach Vic says he knows that question mark personally. He couldn't wait to show everyone, hey, guys, it's me. Look what I can do.
And then the end is perfect.
Of course, there was much exclaiming. Ha. Isn't he something? There was never any question in our minds. Ha ha.
There's so many parts of this.
So with his head held high, he went off
Wait, can we?
to make his mark,
And
because he's an
The
exclamation
best
mark.
part is the dedication page at the
I
end.
understand. I'm gonna go the end with exclamation,
Yay!
and then you mean this page, right?
Sorry, right there.
Dedicated to, and it says thank you, and then over here there's the exclamation mark says that reminds me, did I ever thank you? But he's saying a question. The question mark says, hey, I asked the questions around here, buddy.
I
So.
remember that one.
It's a
That's my favorite
funny
part.
book about punctuation. It makes me laugh. Makes me very entertained. So teachers might really enjoy that one. JP says comic gories are ready for Monday. Check them out if you get a chance. I will definitely look at the comic gories. We've got an exciting show where Super Russ 9000, he's hoping to win a 9-8 White Pages slab by winning his third match in a row. But he's going to have some heat. We got Alex, the comic hoarder, and a couple other people as well, all vying for that prize coming in on him. So we shall see. Grandmaster is here. Excelsior! Of the exclamation mark. So what is it you like about this book, exclamation mark, Charlie? You haven't said anything. You've just been kind of sitting there.
I'm reading my Dick Tracy.
I know. You got a new book, so you're just reading it. That's what happens. You that have been watching this show for a while know that the girls get a new book and they're gone. What do you like about exclamation mark?
I like that it's kind of about him finding what he's meant to be,
Mm-hmm.
finding himself,
Sure.
and realizing that it's okay to be different.
Bye, Sharon.
Mm-hmm. Totally okay to be different. That's a big part of it, right?
Bye, Sharon.
Sure, say bye to her before she's.
Oh, we got
Bye, Sharon.
Daddy, we're almost an hour.
We've been going almost 50 minutes already. Always ask Mrs. G or Mr. G. Got a question? Ask Mr. G. Yeah, I do like that book a bunch. And I remember using it in a grammar. I've used it in grammar, punctuation-based lessons with my students before. So it's a very fun elementary age tool for classrooms. I dig it. Anything else you want to share? Or are you just vibing now? You just vibing? Kate's in her vibing mode. She ends the show with some vibing. Charlie, you're in a reading mode, right?
Vibing. I like that word.
You use it a bunch. What are you talking about?
I like how you used it.
Oh, you like how I used it? Loving the Secret Invasion. So happy I got the whole set for $20 about 8 months ago. It's definitely worth more than $20 now. If it keeps going up, I might just sell the set and let somebody get a deal on it. I've got the full run here. I thought it was a great story. If you haven't, so Lord Roscoe, shout out to you for mentioning it. But if you haven't read the Black Panther Secret Invasion tie-in, I know that like some people are just not tie-in fans. They don't like tie-ins. But if you haven't read the 3-issue Black Panther Secret Invasion tie-in, you're missing, in my opinion, the best story in that arc. It's written by Jason Aaron, who I'm a huge Jason Aaron fan.
Did he do the Spider-Man or is that something else?
He did all the Jane Foster Thor, all the Thor books that I love. So Jason Aaron wrote 3 issues of Black Panther, and it centers on Wakanda during the secret invasion of the Skrulls. And the Skrulls try to invade Wakanda, and Storm, who is married to Black Panther at the time, Storm and T'Challa fend them off. It's amazing. It is super violent, super badass. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But like really cool. You should totally find those 3 issues. They're inexpensive. Cade is doing it again. Cade. I keep telling you, you don't need to do that, man.
Stop dropping your dollars, sir.
They just want to play Among Us. So as
Yeah.
long as you invite them for an Among Us game from time to time,
The streams are much better than the one.
and they loved your edited,
That was hilarious.
your
Both of
edited,
them.
your re-edited
cracking
version
up.
of Among Us was hilarious.
It was
I never got to
amazing.
finish it because you guys said like we
We
started
can watch it
and-
again. We can watch it again. It's always there.
right
Yes,
after the
let's
show.
So-
DM them for a moment.
All right, hold on. Let's get this going here. We got this one.
Mom called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
No more monkeys jumping on the
Wait,
bed.
the frog one?
Well, I have to do this one because it's Cade's favorite.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, a super chat. Thank you. You.
Can we do one more for him?
Which one?
Can we do
The
the
monkey,
one, please.
froggy. This one right here.
No petting.
Oh, we'll do this one. You guys love the frogs. I don't
Well,
let
can
it
we do
get.
the petting
It's
one?
just the way you did it, you were like,
To end the
Oh.
show, can we do the petting one as the end show?
Let me get back up here. Kirk says Jason Aaron's his favorite writer. Then you would love this, Kirk. So Secret Invasion is like Skrulls are invading the Marvel Universe in secret. And when they try to fight in Wakanda, it does not go well for the Skrulls. It is a great, great storyline. It says amazing. That video was really great. If you missed out on Cade's video, that was really fun.
funny.
The girls and I had played with Zen and Cade and Rena Among Us, and they did it as a live stream. Cade re-edited it and put he animated it with Among Us characters. It was hilarious. It nailed it. It was amazing.
We gotta do it again.
Ah.
Can we watch on the big screen after?
Gore Vidal's got a comment here about Doom Patrol had Brotherhood of Dada, who had a painting that eats Paris. One of the members is an agent who has an exclamation point on his head. That's hilarious.
Chaotic.
It does, right? Nottingham says, John, you certainly make a magical experience for your kids. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that a lot, Rob. That's very nice of
Oh,
you,
look
man.
at my hair, Daddy.
So check out that video from Burning Block about 99. Really
Look at my
funny.
hair.
Oh, magical experience. And then Charlie's like, look at my hair, guys. You
Yeah.
look like one of the Beatles with that hair almost. With if you just cut your hair.
Yeah.
Like with the little swoop.
You guys are hilarious. All right, we are wrapping it up here
Yes, we do.
because Charlie wants to read the rest of her books. Kate
Gotta
wants to
finish
watch
the video,
Shazam.
watch Shazam.
Actually,
She wants to
Daddy, I
watch
finished
Shazam.
my book.
You're done. You're ready
Guys,
for
pray for
Shazam
me. I
now.
really
No,
want to watch
I'm not ready for
Shazam.
Shazam. I'm ready for Among Us.
Yeah, we gotta watch.
well,
the
I don't know
first-
when we can do Among Us. It's
No,
going to
watch
depend
the
on.
Watch the
video.
video.
Oh, okay. Well, playing Among Us will depend on Cade's schedule, obviously.
Yes.
Morrison's Doom Patrol is excellent, but I prefer Rachel Pollack's run. Okay.
Is Pop Up still here?
I think Pop Up was here a little bit ago. I don't know. He's got that puppy chasing around. You know, you never know.
Well, if Pop Up you're here, we love you and we miss you.
Big Will says Shazam was good.
It was.
It was, but
It was funny and
why would
sad.
you bring a kid and then just make him like have his feelings hurt? That's just mean. That's called being a bad grandpa.
Oh, well, okay.
Don't
Good to
want
know.
my-
What are
my
we talking
kids.
about right now?
Because when the old
The
man
wizard who
Oh,
brings
that guy,
the
I remember
boy
that.
to the
Never mind,
temple at the
sorry.
beginning, but then denies him.
And then
because
has
he's
all his
but he's
parents
testing
die.
the boy. He's testing the boy. And the boy fails.
That's his.
Because the boy is not pure of heart.
What does the boy say wrong?
Watch and see if you can spot it. Do you know what I mean?
I remember.
See if you can spot what happens.
I remember.
I like Chuck in anything, says Coach Vic. There you go.
Who's Chuck?
The actor who plays the superhero version of Shazam, the one in the suit.
Oh,
He was on a TV show called Chuck, and he was the lead on that show.
like the guy from Grumpy Old Man, Chuck.
So we are going to leave. We're going to head out. I might join Rod on his show later today, Coast to Coast. And I know that my boy Tony, Old Wolf, has a special unboxing hopefully today that I might hang out with. But nothing huge on my schedule today because we're going to be sitting inside with the rain and watching movies and having popcorn and snuggling right here on the couch. So hope everybody has a great day. I'll be popping in and out of the chat, saying hi to everybody. Thanks for coming by, everyone. We really appreciate it. The super chats are awesome. You guys are way too nice. And Cade, we owe some Among Us time for sure, man.
1000%.
So everybody have a great day,
Bye,
and we will see you
everybody.
all again soon.
No, can we end with the Riley setting?
Okay, Charlie. Let's go to the branding. This one. Bye, everybody.